I'm Jen Gallacher and welcome to Scrapbook.com's World Card Making Day. I am going to show you today how to create a really fun shaker card, and I wanted to point out that Jillibean Soup makes an entire program based around this concept. So what they'll have is they will have a stamp set. You can see this cute little truck here, and that will be the shaker part. Then they have shaker pieces, and they're usually several in a package. And then you just peel away this white part and you can stick it onto your card. And then they also have pre-die cut cards so that it easily fits inside. And then they also offer several different types of shaker inserts. So these are stars, foam balls, sequins. So I'm going to show you how to use these components and do some stamping and die cutting to show you how to create a really cute card. So let's get started. Alright, to start the card we're going to use some blue polka dot pattern paper. It's from the 6x6 pad from Jillibean Soup. We are going to use a stitched rectangle die, and I'm running it through my Sizzix Big Shot machine. You'll want to do this both for a blue rectangle as well as a stitched craft rectangle. And I have done that, and I have already cut that in half. To the bottom of the blue polka dot pattern paper, add half of the craft sheet. And then to the top of that, we're going to cut out the truck die. And we want that to fall just about where the wheels are. So I'm going to use some washi tape and tape that down. And then run it through the machine. You can skip this step if you'd rather just use the die cut card. So as I said, you can use the card as is. This is our die cut shape, and we're going to adhere it to the bottom of this card. And you can see that it slightly goes off the bottom of our card. And what we're going to do with that is use our paper trimmer, trim off that excess right along the bottom. And then here at the top, I want the same width here and here. So I'll cut the card off there. So now I have a square card. The next step, you need the coordinating truck die, or rather stamp. You place it inside the card. You can see my magnets are inside the card, making sure that when you close it, the stamp image shows up perfectly. Close your platform and pick up the stamp. And then I'm going to use some Rockin' Red from Catherine Pooler. And we'll stamp the inside of this card. And you can stamp it a few times to get the depth of color that you want. And I love a stamping platform, so if this happens, you can stamp it more than once. So I've stamped it a few times, it's nice and dark, and then when I close the card, that cute truck image shows on the front. Stamp the phrase. I thought you could use a little pickup. On craft cardstock, I'm using Scrapbook.com's black premium dye ink. On the stamp, there are several different elements that you can add as things the truck is delivering. There are hearts, there is a cluster of flowers, and then there is a wooden slat piece, and they each have coordinating dies. I stamped the cute little hearts in Rockin' Red, and then I used the coordinating die to cut them out. So cut off that bottom piece so there is no white on it, and I'm going to actually use glue dots for this. You can stamp the elements directly into the truck shape if you're just using it as a stamp, but for this particular project the shaker will go here, and so this needs to be level with the back of the truck. So to dress up the card, I added some red baker's twine. I trimmed the phrase that we stamped on the craft cardstock and added it to the bottom of the card. Now we are ready to add some different fillers and the shaker piece. So the shaker piece is designed to fit directly into the card front that is already die cut. And I wanted to show you, in addition to the sequins and other fillers I showed you, they have a lot of wood embellishments. And I'm just going to use a few. And I'm going to go with some stars. And they have a couple of different sizes in their stars. They have little teeny ones and they have some large ones. And the key is not to put too much into the filler, just a few. All right, the next step is you peel away that white sticker backing. Make sure that that is nice and flat. And then press firmly from the back. What that does is that is making sure that shaker card is getting a nice attachment to the back. So there you can see the cute little stars. And then you can also stamp an additional phrase on the inside of the card that you like. So hopefully you've enjoyed this Jillibean Soup shaker card. Be sure to subscribe to the Scrapbook.com YouTube channel for additional card making ideas. And thank you for joining me today.